Hey guys, Marcus here. You should be hearing me okay. If you are, please let me know. And we'll be getting started here in just a little bit. I want to make sure you can hear me though. So if you can hear me, please type something in the box. And feel free to grab your coffee and everything and get ready. We got a lot of good stuff planned for you today. So if you can hear me, type something in the box. I'm going to get this little microphone hooked up here. All right. If you can hear me, put yes, I hear you or sound or something like that in the box. That way I know that you can, in fact, hear me. And you should be seeing a giant stop sign right next to me. So, pretty cool stuff. All right, excellent. Now, what I want you guys to do before we get into the meat and potatoes of this wonderful live training, I want you to take a minute and I want you to locate the chat box, right? Locate the chat box. And once you've located it, I want you to type in the number one thing you think is holding you back. If it's tech stuff, put tech stuff. If it's web hosting, put web hosting. If you think it's money, put money. Whatever you think it is that is holding you back, I want you to type that in the box right now. And I want you to think about that, right? Really think about it. And I'm just going to get this other computer booted up so that I can see the comments from the big thing here while I'm over at the blackboard. So while we're doing this, feel free to type in your number one thing that you believe is holding you back. Very important. So type that in and I will be getting this show on the road for you. Okay, cool. We got traffic, we got tech stuff, and money. Try to be as specific as possible. And I'm going to get this live stream. There we go. I got like this giant screen over here that I use for the comments, and I'm trying to get that thing loaded up, so that's why I'm turning over here. Okay, cool deal. All right, so keep those answers coming in. Okay, cool. We got content creation, ideas. Okay, excellent. What else we got there? All right, now we got the comments ready. You guys can see over here, I do have my comments on the big screen there. So that's what it looks like over there. And you can see I got a bunch of coffee and stuff too. It takes a lot of coffee to do these trainings, if you know what I mean there. All right, cool stuff. And I didn't mean anything other than actual coffee, so don't read into that what I didn't say. All right, cool. So we're going to take a look at these number one things that people are struggling with, and we are going to put them on the board. So let me get this other screen here. Let's check our screen on the blackboard and make sure everything is going. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look here, and I'm going to bring my coffee with me. We'll set that right here. And we are going to take a look at some of the struggles that you guys are having. So a lot of people say traffic, and we're going to try this new dustless chalk. See, I bought this chalk for you for 99 cents. So we better make some sales so we can cover that 99 cents on our chalkless, or our dustless chalk there. All right, so let's take a look at what we have here. A lot of people say money. Right? How many people on this call think that if you had more money, you'd be able to make some money, right? How many of you guys think that having money makes money, all right? We have a lot of people who say traffic. Okay, good, good, good. We have a lot of people who say blogging. Okay, so blog tech. Okay, blog tech. We have a lot of people who say ideas. Okay, ideas, that's a good one. Ideas. Okay, what else do we have here? WordPress, ideas. I think that's the majority of them. Let me grab this mouse here and see if we can scroll this guy up. Okay, cool. All right, putting material into simple, short, easy to follow steps. Okay, is that a struggle you're having, or is that something you want me to do? It sounds more like you want something me to do. Okay, Desiree says if she had more money, she could buy more training. So she thinks that money to get training. Okay, what else do we have? Okay. All right, cool. So we look at all these things and we say, well, what is the major struggle here? We got money, we got traffic, we got blog tech, we got ideas, we got training. Now, I want to ask you a question. Is there anything that the internet right now cannot solve for you, right? Well, the money problem, okay, I'm going to give you that one. If you're totally broke and you have no money, or you're just stubborn and you don't want to pay for training or whatever, you'd rather go out to eat or something like that, that's fine. You can have that one. All right? Now, what about traffic? Now, is there not people online right now? Isn't that traffic? Like right now, there's people on this webinar. They're all talking, and there's traffic. Okay, right now on Facebook, like half the planet's there looking at pictures of cats and really stupid stuff and arguing about Donald Trump and whatever, right? They're there anyway. Okay, so we look at this, and we have to really focus. Now, someone says a problem writing emails. Okay, writing emails would fall under content. Okay, it's kind of like a form of content, writing emails. Okay, so we look at this, and we're like, okay, we got traffic. Excellent. We got traffic. Traffic is on the internet all the time right now. So traffic, if you had the knowledge to get it, do you agree that that problem would be solved? All right, same with blog tech, right? You say blog tech. Okay, well, you know, blog tech's, it could be kind of daunting, but again, you can go to YouTube, you could search for anything. There's people teaching you how to do anything with your blog. You could probably find out how to make a fan spin around on your blog via YouTube if that's what you wanted. Okay, so blog tech's there, right? The training, you know, my stuff makes it easier, my stuff makes it good, but again, if you are totally broke, like William says, right, then you can go learn on your own. Now, totally broke is a relative term. I hate when people use that because I've been totally sort of-ish broke, and I've been like totally American broke, right? American broke is different than like other people broke. If you're watching this, you have a computer, you have a brain in your head, you have internet access, you got live fast enough internet to make it work, you got a lot of stuff going on, okay? You're not broke. Also, one thing I want to write up here, broke is temporary, okay? A lot of people look at broke and they drop their chalk, and I killed my chalk. Right now we're down to like, I think that's 12 cents I just broke right there. All right, so we got to look at this. A good thing I'm not broke, right? The chalk's broke. We're going to say broke a lot of times. A lot of people look at this and they think that being broke or not having money is like the biggest stumbling block in the world, the end of the world, whatever, right? What I want you to do right now is I want you all to think of a time when you were broke, right? Think of a time you were broke, all right? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to type in the feelings that were associated with it, okay? So I remember when I was 21 years, we need another chalk, that one's not good. We're going to go back to these regular ones. All right, so I remember when I was 21, that one's not good either. All right, here we go, regular ones. I remember when I was 21 years old, and I was pretty broke. I mean, here I was living in my brother's mobile home. I was in the living room of it, and it was just, it sucked, right? And my wife was up in San Francisco because we didn't have enough money to get our own place. So she went there for a few months while she was pregnant to get her stuff sorted out. And I was there and I was trying to make it work on this internet stuff, right? And I was like, okay, everyone's telling me, hey, you need a lot of money. Kids are like $5 bazillion a second. Do you know you got to get gold-plated diapers? I mean, really, your kid can't just, you know, go in cloth. It's got to be gold-plated or whatever. All right, and I remember my feelings. So there I was 21 years old. I had the thought of future of being a dad, and I was like, shit, man, I need to get me some money, right? Now, back then, we didn't have YouTube. YouTube didn't exist back then. If you were on this page back then, it would probably be nothing, right? It probably wouldn't even have been bought yet. And you could have bought it and made like a bunch of money because Google bought YouTube for like $1.6 billion. But at any rate, there I was. And actually, I was one of the first people to do online video. I worked for a pastor, and we put all these videos up. And I used to put preaching videos and magic videos up using the old reel player and everything like that. But I want you to type in right now what your feelings were when you were broke. Okay? Okay, make sure, is our sound still good? Okay, the feelings I had, I felt hopeless. Okay, I felt like a loser, right? I felt like a total loser. I felt like worthless. I felt stuck. I felt anger. I was very angry, right? Passive-aggressive type of anger, right? The worst one. All right, hopeless, loser. I felt worthless. I felt stuck. The phone would call and creditors would call, and this is a true story. I actually had a creditor before there was laws, and I owed this guy $1,100, right? I got this Next card. It was called a Next card from the internet. I was 19. I signed up for it, racked it up to a whopping $1,100. And this guy called me, this creditor called me, and he's like, you should just kill yourself, dude. He actually literally told me that I should do this over $1,100. Screw that guy. And if anyone takes that, here's the key to dealing with creditors. Just don't answer the phone. But at any rate, I felt all these things. I felt hopeless. I felt like a loser. I felt worthless. I felt stuck. I felt angry. And I thought this guy was right. I thought he was right. I was like, shoot, man, I can't deal with my stuff. What good am I worth, right? How many of you guys have felt that way? Okay, how many of you guys have felt that way? And that's how I was. And you could look at it and you could be like, here's this 21-year-old. You know, people were telling me, hey, you know what? Just leave the girl. Who cares? The kid's not your responsibility, right? I have a family full of great advice, as you can tell. And so he had all this stuff, and they're like, you know, get a real job. A real job. Real job. Okay? Now, I've made $7 million online, or close to it, or a little bit more. Haven't done the actual numbers yet for the last year. But they told me to get a real job, and they still tell me, you should probably get a real job. I remember one time in my life, after we started out. So here I was like, dude, this stuff sucks. Right? How many of you guys have felt here? Type despair if you've felt like you've been here, right? This will be our pit of despair on the board. How many of you guys feel this way? Okay? A lot of people feel that way. Now, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something very important. And this is something that I was actually watching a very popular live cast from another YouTube person yesterday. And this person was saying, you know, all these things about money. Like, hey, man, $1 million means you're broke. You got to have $1 billion. You got to have this, whatever. And he was equating something that I believe is a big limiting belief. And that is the belief that money equals something about you. Okay, like this guy. He was like, you owe $1,100, you should pay it, otherwise you're worth less and you should die. And you should figure out a way to do it really quick, right? So he said that money meant something about me, and I believed it. I believed this lie until I was 34 years old. Okay, for those that can do the math, that was 3 years ago. All right, so for 34 years of my life, I was programmed to believe that money meant something about me, right? Very important. Money meant something about me. Now, we got to look at this, okay? We got to look at this and say, what do we do with this lie? What do we do with this lie, okay? Now, this lie is a lot like the things that you're telling yourself. You're saying, well, if I had enough money, I'd be able to do it. If I had enough traffic, I'd be able to do this. If I had enough blog, technology, wisdom, I'd be able to do it. If I had enough ideas, if I had enough training, if I had enough content. How many of you guys are, if I had, then I would type people? Type if in the box, right? Type if. If I just had this, then I would be able to do that. What is stopping you from making money? Is it the limiting belief that, hey, if I don't have enough, that's what this means? Now, let me tell you a secret right now. A lot of people get all hyped up on money. They get all hyped up and they get all funny and they get all nervous when they see a fancy car, and they get all jealous when they see this stuff or see this guy there or talking to a billionaire or whatever, right? They have all these limiting beliefs and they have all these things saying that person is different than you. The fact of the matter is that person is not any different than you. And money doesn't mean anything about you. But here's the cool thing. Once you learn that, you're free to go get as much as you want. Because here's the deal. right now, where you're sitting, right now, watching this webinar, there is money being spent. There is money being sent. There's affiliates getting paid. Amazon's making like $100 billion every second, something like that. I think it's like 250 grand a minute or something like that, right? But think about that. Right now, while you're watching this webinar, there's like 250 grand a minute going around on Amazon. What if you were able to get like a fraction? What if you could get like 1 second of Amazon's revenue, right? Or 1 minute. What if you got 1 minute of Amazon's revenue each year? That'd be 250 grand, right? So we look at that and we're like, well, there's 1,440 minutes in every day, and there's 365 days a year. All I'm asking for is 1 little minute, right? Can we do it? Of course we can do it, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's hop over to the screen and let's talk about how this works, because I think that the limiting beliefs are what is changing everything. Right, these limiting beliefs, and I got to find my copy here so I can talk even faster than I am. Right, so we look at this, and here we go. Mark says, what keeps me from attaining results are guys online that say they will learn you something. First of all, no one learns you anything. You learn something. Learning is an active process. If you are not getting it, either find someone else that's going to give it to you or go figure it out on your own. Just like I did when I was hopeless and I was 21 and everyone said, you suck, you suck. And I had these limiting beliefs that said, you know what, Marcus, you can't do it. You can't do it. You suck. You do. You are just like these people. But then I woke up and I said, you know what, there's knowledge online. And I went and I printed out. There's this laser printer this lady gave me. And back then, laser printers were like $500. So I had this laser printer. Luckily, she gave me a full ink cartridge because I couldn't afford that. But I printed everything out. And I taught myself direct marketing. And I read and I read and I read. And like Mark says, he says, you know, here's the thing. These people prance around saying nothing I don't know already. Mark, if you know everything already, why the hell aren't you rich? Why? If you know everything already, why aren't you doing it? What is it that's stopping you? Is that stopping you? Is it that thing that's like, oh, well, I already know everything. I'm smarter than you, right? If you're letting that stop you, I don't think you've learned anything. So we look at this and we say, well, what do we do with this? Right? What do we do with this? And this is hard-hitting stuff. This is the stuff that's going to make the change. Because back then, here's what I had, right? I was 21. I was totally, like, broke. I was struggling. And here I was like, okay, what do we do? What do we do? Okay? I knew how to build a site. I knew how to do some stuff. I went to work. I learned and I worked and I learned and I worked and I learned and I worked. Yes, Mark, I cannot teach you anything. I can't teach you anything. No one on this webinar can be taught by me. Learning is an active process. You have to take it and do something with it. Right? If you read a book and you just blank out through the whole thing, you're not going to learn anything. But if you take it and you take notes and you read, everything's going to work. Right? So we look at this, and Mark, maybe you can call in and you could tell me how terrible I am on the phone if you want to do that. That's totally cool. And you could say, Mark, this is what I want to learn, right? Pretty cool. So we got to look at this and we got to say, what do we do? Now, we take a look at the number one thing that's holding us back, okay? Here's the deal. How much you earn is determined by the habits and rituals you go through each day. Pretty cool. Right? So now what are the habits and rituals that you're doing every day? So you say, Marcus, I do this, I do that, I do this, but I'm still struggling. Well, what are the things that is going to work? Right? What are the things that's going to work? So we say how much you earn is determined by the habits and rituals you go through each day. So what are the habits and rituals that you do? Okay, I want you to take a minute and I want you to isolate the things that you do online. And I want you to write this down. So look past on the last 5 days. Okay, on the last 5 days, did we freeze or are we okay? We okay? I got a note that it froze. Okay, so what, over the last 5 days, what are the things that you habitually did every day? Okay, what did you do? Because if you look at what you did, you're going to determine what you got as an outcome. Okay, so we look at this and we say, well, Marcus, I need traffic. Well, over the last 5 days, did you do anything to get traffic? Right? What did you do? Did you do something deliberate? Because what happens is most people out there are struggling, and they're out there and they're checking their email, right? And they're like Mark, they're waiting for the guy to tell them, hey, dude, if you just push F5, you're going to get rich. Okay? It doesn't work that way. The way it works is you learn the little skills that we're teaching, like now. Okay? This is more a motivational one than it is actual, like, tech stuff. But we look at that and we say, well, what is it that we do? And we take the things we learn and we do them every day to get the result we want. Okay, so are you there? Are you checking email every day and, checking for the latest sale and looking at what the guru says and looking at all this stuff? Are you going out there? Are you searching things? Right? Are you in continuous learning mode? Learning everything and not doing anything with it. Okay, I've been there. I've done that. Lots of my customers come to me and they're in the learning mode where they just struggle and they never get anywhere. Okay? We have this guy here where it's like, okay, are they looking for sales and deals and stuff like that? Are they checking Facebook? What are they doing? Right? So we look at that. We look at that and we say, what do we want to do with the stuff we learn? Okay? Now, here are some things that you can do each day. And all these daily actions must be deliberate. Now, it's very important. It's very important that we look at it and we say, we need to do something deliberate, right? We need to do something deliberate. Now, we look at this, and Robert says, well, oh, Mark, excellent. You're going to love this webinar. He says, I probably tried and failed more than anybody else. Stick around. We're going to talk about that. All right, now, Robert says it's probably fear. All right, fear is something silly. And here's why it's silly. It's silly because you're literally sitting there afraid of what's going to happen when you set up a website. Like, that's it. You're like sitting there afraid that everyone's going to laugh at you when you build a website. And that is totally silly. Like, what is the point? What are you afraid of? Like, no one's going to come in here and be like, that website you set up yesterday? Yeah, you should be really afraid because, we're all going to come slap you in the face or whatever. That's silly. Okay? So we look at this. So what we want to say here is we want to say that we want to do something deliberate. Right? We want to do something deliberate. What is it you're doing? Like when I set up a YouTube video, when I set up a blog post, when I set something up, my goal is to use it to do a goal, right? So we say, okay, well, what am I creating this for? When you create content, am I creating it for traffic? Am I creating it for this? Am I creating it for that? Right? And what you do must be deliberate. So we look at the things that we can do daily. Create a video, write an email to a list, write an email to prospective customers, write a blog post, maybe a forum post, write a book or like content or something, create a little video or an audio, right? There's lots of things that you can do. So if you're not getting the results you want, you're either not doing the stuff or you're not doing it deliberately. Okay? Very important. You're either not doing it, the stuff, or you're not doing it deliberately. Mark says, if what you're saying is true, none of us would be here. We're all here to learn from your subject. Yes, Mark, there is a truth in coming somewhere to learn. There are things that you don't know, okay? But I can't teach you them. You have to learn them, right? When I go through and I say, this is what you do, it is your job to actively take it and say, good, now I know how to do that. Right? If you just watch and you just learn and you never open up the program and try what I teach, then you're not learning anything. Very important. So we look at this. What we want to do, and these slides are fun, and I thought they were cool because I made these slides like, I think it was almost 4 years ago now. Okay, and the reason that I looked up these slides is because these are things that I put up when I first started one of my new channels. Okay, I started one of my new channels, and I was like, okay, I'm going to put up a calculator, I'm going to put up some videos. I'm going to put some stuff up, right? So we look at this. We look at this and we say to ourselves here, we say, well, what is it that I do every day to move ahead in life and business, right? Very important. What we need to do is we need to take little steps. Now take a look at this one I put up on February 2012, how affiliate marketing works. Okay, we go here, we type in how affiliate marketing works. Okay. And I believe, are we in Google or which one? Okay, we're going to take a look at this here, and we're going to go to, let's see, I think we're on like page 2 or something. And this is something that I set up in 2012, and it's a video that I put on YouTube, right? And I put this on YouTube in 2012, and it's still making money today, right? So a lot of people say, well, Marcus, I need to learn the nitty gritty. I need to learn the little stuff. Very simple, right? It's easy to build a little video. Like literally, you could do it with your phone. Right? You do it with your phone and it'll automatically load it to YouTube. It's not that hard, right? You say, well, we look at this and we say, check this out. How affiliate marketing works. Here we are. I got 26,000 views. So not a whole lot, but hey, you know what? 26,000 views in a targeted market is approximately 5,200 views per year. 5,200 per year over 365 days. That video is generating 14 views a day. If I get a sale every 60 views or something, that means every 4 days, this stupid video is generating me a sale for the last 5 years. Okay, so we look at this, and we look at it, very important to say, what do we do? How do we do it? Okay, so there's one I did for how affiliate marketing works. Here's one I did for increasing your blog opt-in rate. One I did for ClickBank hop links. Very simple, very basic stuff. So those of you who say, Marcus, you don't teach the very simple stuff. Well, there it is right there. You want to learn to do a ClickBank affiliate link? You go there, you spend 7 minutes, you learn to do it. You want to learn how to increase the opt-in rate on your blog? You go there, you watch it, you learn, right? Our course is full of stuff like this. So it's very important that you use it, right? It's not so much about the learning as it is the application, right? There's two types of learning. There's one, like brain learning, where you put something in your brain and you know it intellectually. And there's another type of learning where you go try something, which is what most people are afraid to do. They're afraid to actually try stuff, right? But if you try something, now your learning moves into experiential. And experiential learning is where everything's going to happen. If you're so afraid that you're going to break your computer that you never fire up the program and record a video or build a site or write something, then you're never going to have the experiential knowledge that says, wow, even though I built a silly little website with a picture of a fluffy bunny, this is actually one I built the other day, right? Even though I did that, now I know that I can do it and I can do better next time. Now, again, we need to focus on deliberate because it's not just about setting up a site. It's not just about making a video. It's about doing this stuff in a very refined, specific way for a specific action. I focused this video on getting people for how affiliate marketing works. That's who I get. That's who I targeted. Notice I didn't target make money, get the secret here. Didn't do that, right? Why? Because one, I don't want those people. And two, it's very difficult to get those people. It's a lot easier to go for like increase the opt-in rate on your blog. Right now, I can get someone that wants to increase their opt-in rate and I can funnel them in and say, hey, you want to increase your opt-in rate? Here's what you do. By the way, if you like this, go buy my stuff. It's going to teach you how to build a big list. Okay, building a big list is what they wanted anyway. Why would you want to increase the opt-in rate on your blog if you weren't after getting a big list? Does this make sense to everyone? Okay, it really comes down to experiential knowledge. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Marcus, I was waiting for you to just give me that secret that makes me stop failing. Okay, well, the key here is to realize that you need to follow a solid plan. A solid plan. And what we're giving you is the basics of making a solid plan, right? What did you do? If anyone comes on here and they say, well, Marcus, I tried something and I failed, I would challenge you to tell me what you tried and I'll tell you why it failed. Very simple. And that will be a better learning experience than anything you've ever done before. Because if you can learn how to do something, not only do it, but do it the right way, right? Not just can I learn to make a video, but can I learn it for a specific purpose? Anyone can create a silly video. Anyone can make a simple blog. Anyone can make a simple website or a blog post or a Facebook post. But it takes someone who knows what to do it deliberately. Okay, here's one for ClickBank hop links. Now notice I went for ClickBank hop links, right? Look at this. So we go to Google and we're like, okay, ClickBank hop links. Okay, cool. We put it in quotes here. Let's get our quotes. And we say, well, check this out. ClickBank hop links. Well, hey, check this out. I'm still number 2 in Google after over 5 years. right? Think about that for a minute. There it is. So you're looking at this, and you're like, well, you put this up 5 years ago. Marcus, does internet marketing still work? Has the internet changed? What about Penguin Panda? What about Google updates? What about this? It all goes out the window if you focus on the keyword. That's it, plain and simple. Why do I still rank? Because there's only 2,490 people there. Very simple, right? Mark's waiting to hear something new. Well, I don't know what you know, Mark. So, like, you could either be annoying on the chat or you could just listen, right? Because my guess is you need to hear this stuff more than anyone else on the call. Very important, right? Okay, he's looking for a good free app to make videos with the option to fade music at the end. Okay, well, this webinar was about why you can't make money online. You might want to go look for the one about making music fade, right? But at any rate, you could use anything. There's like screen flow or whatever. There's all kinds of stuff. Do a Google search. I mean, literally, are you letting a Google search stop you? So many people are. So many people are one Google search away from doing this. So many people are one step away from doing this stuff. You just got to do it. And I know it's hard to hear, but you got to do it, right? If I didn't sit down and set this video up, right? If I said, well, you know, I want to make the music fade at the end of this video, therefore I'm not going to make it, so I'm not going to try, right? Well, then I would totally not have the traffic I have now, and this thing has made me sales. Pretty cool, right? Not a whole lot of views, 4,400 views, but still, over time, what's happening is all of these are building up and building and building and building, right? Very cool. So what we're looking at here is deliberate action every day, right? Instead of just like trying to learn, trying to do whatever, I'm actually taking deliberate action, right? I'm saying, this is what I'm going to do today. This is the email I'm going to send. This is the video I'm going to make. These are the people I'm going to target. And when we look at this, everything starts to change. So if you're struggling, like whatever video you want to make, you got to make it specific for the people who you're trying to target, right? That is everything, right? Very, very, very important. Mark, you can ask that towards the end. Let me get through this, and then at the end, you can tell us exactly what you tried and show us examples, and I'll tell you why it doesn't work. All these daily actions must be deliberate to funnel people to what makes you money. So is it funneling people? Like, are the people looking up free website ROI calculator? Are they going to come to me and are they going to buy stuff? Is it the kind of person that wants what I have to offer? Okay, here's another one. What do I do every day to move me ahead in life and business? Replace the old with something new, right? Getting traffic, getting people in, very simple. Increase the opt-in rate, ClickBank affiliate links and everything like that. So we look at this. Here's another one for affiliate links overview, right? And all of these are building up. Like this one YouTube thing has actually made me a lot of money. I know a lot of people say, well, YouTube, you could say that you get $1 for every 1,000 views, which would mean that I would only have about $1,000 worth of traffic on my entire channel. We're almost at 1 million views, right? That would mean that would only make me $1,000, but I've actually made more than $1 million off of it. And the way that I do it is very specific. We take them, we focus on the keyword, then we lead them to what they want in the long run, okay? Michael, in the Simple Sites program, we actually have the template for the cartoon videos, and you can download it, and we show you how to make them. So really cool. All right, so there's what we have. We have this, and it's all funneling to what works for us. Now, what we want to do is take a look, because back then when I started this, we started out with 849 views. Now, I want you to look at this now. If we were to do youtube.com, right, like this, you could see that just 5 years later, and again, I'm not like breaking the bank with traffic here, but you could see I have 961,000 views. Now, think of that. Does anyone here think if you had 961,000 targeted people watching your video, you'd be struggling to make money? Right? Does anyone think that? Right? And I'm not talking about like people just looking for stupid videos or whatever. I'm talking about targeted people. Like if you're in the plumbing niche and you have a book about how to plumb your house, right? I'm talking about like specific people. Very, very, very important. Right? Does that make sense? Right? Of course you wouldn't struggle. You'd be like, well, there you go. Even if you made, let's say like you made 10 cents a click, right? So 961,000 times 10 cents a click would be 10 cents, 0.10, right? That would be 96,000 bucks. Like, that's 10 cents a click. Does anyone think that they would struggle to make 10 cents a click or 10 cents a view off of traffic that's looking for this kind of stuff? Right? Let's see. So that would mean to get $96,000, I would need to sell 960 people on web hosting. Right? So 960 people is all I would need out of almost 1 million people. How many of you guys think out of 1 million people watching videos about how to build websites and how to build blogs, you could probably get 960 to sign up for web hosting? Of course you could. I mean, come on. That's like 0.000%, right? It's like nothing. So we look at this and we say, well, this is the key to making it work, right? Does anyone not see this? Is anyone like, hey, you know what? This doesn't really work. Okay. Now, this works with content, site articles, videos, recipes, ideas, keyword takeovers, blogs, niches, and everything. The key is to gain momentum and don't look back no matter what. Momentum will grow. This is the thing. Most people quit before they see the magic happen. Most people quit before they get to where they need to go. Very, very important. So don't give up. Make this a must. The only thing stopping most people is a lack of belief that they can do something simple. They don't have to give up what they're doing right now. They just have to start something. Very important. You don't have to like change the whole world. You just need to start something simple. Simple. Very easy. Make a video. Make a blog post. Whatever it is. Okay, we got to look at this. And again, deliberate. Something simple, deliberate. Okay, you want to learn something? This is where you learn. Something simple, okay? Setting up a blog post, making a video. If you don't know how to make the video fade at the end, forget about it. I mean, do you really think the fading audio is going to impact sales? I doubt it. Most of my videos look like a third grader made them, and they sell like crazy, right? So it's very important. So we look at this and we say to ourselves, what is it we need to do to get where we need to go? Something simple. If you're hung up on the tech stuff, focus on something simple. Okay, if you're hung up on this, focus on that. Okay, just yesterday I decided to put a chat room on one of my sites for you guys so that you can all go in there, all the customers of the new program that I'm coming out with today can go in and talk to each other and say, hey, dude, what do you think about this? Right? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Hey, have you ever struggled with this? Where do you get this? Hey, where'd you find that little audio thing or whatever? Right? You can all talk to each other. And I was struggling with it because I was in password hell. I needed passwords for passwords for passwords. And for some reason, this hosting company split my 2 server accounts, and one was under my email and one was under something else. And they're like, well, you need to fax in your bank statement with the thing from 5 years ago and your ID and this and that. And I was miserable, very miserable. So I looked at it and I was like, well, here I am wasting time on this simple little thing. And I just took a breather and I said, I'm going to focus on something simple. I focused on something simple and it got done, right? Had I just given up and said, I can't do this, then we'd be really, really struggling. Does this need AdSense? What if you're banned by AdSense? No, you don't need AdSense. AdSense is less than 5% of my income. All right, so don't make it a maybe, make it a must. How to go from $0 to $30 a day or more. How many of you guys would be happy if you started hitting 30 bucks a day? All right, I realize some of you want to make more, but how many of you guys would be like, dude, that's a start. It's $1,000 a month. I'll take it. If that's you, put 30 in the box. Say 30 and put a happy face. Okay, because we've got to start somewhere. The first million is made by the first 1,000. The first 1,000 is made by the first 100. The first 100 is made by the first 10. And the first 10 is made by the first $1. We got to get you to going into the first $1. Very, very important. Okay. Let's look at this. All right, like Cynthia said, you know, she went to college. She's got all this stuff. And, you know, sometimes it takes time to do this. And we got to look at it and say, cool, this is where we start. Here's where we start. Number 1. We find our in-need niche. Okay, an in-need niche isn't a niche like make money or business or whatever. It's a specific niche based on what people search for. You say, Marcus, teach me what people search for. Well, you could buy my product, or you could check out the free YouTube videos that I teach you over and over and over and over and over again until I'm blue in the face how to find this stuff. right? There should be no excuses anymore. It's 2017. There's an app for everything. There's programs for everything. When I first started and the guy was telling me, hey, dude, if you don't pay your credit card bill, you suck and you're terrible, right? That was the time this stuff was hard. We had to figure out web hosting. We had to figure out all this stuff. There wasn't people like me showing you everything. Like literally, I show you everything. It's like, here's what you do. And not only that, but we help you. You're like, hey, dude, I'm stuck. Well, whatever. Here you go. We didn't have live streams of people teaching this stuff. We read, we did these things, and we made it work with what we had. And I think part of the problem today is the problem of decision. The problem of decision. There's so many ways to go. There's so many apps to use. There's so much stuff. You can't decide. Now, the number one job of an entrepreneur, a business owner, is making decisions. You got to make decisions. You say, well, because I'm afraid. What will happen if this? What will happen if that? What will happen? I don't know. What will happen if I get sick tomorrow? I don't know. What will happen if I get rich tomorrow? I don't know. What will happen if I lose everything tomorrow? I don't know. I simply don't know. You got to make a decision, and you got to say, let's do it. Let's make it work. Stick to your decision and watch it grow. Number one, you find an in-need niche. Number two, you find super high-paying offers like $30 to $100, like hosting or mortgage leads or something like that. Or you find a simple converting offer, right? Like the Wiki Buy program. You go to offervault.com, right? How many of you guys like to save money? Type save money in the box. Okay? All right. If you like to save money, you're going to love this. We go here, we type in Wiki Buy. This is an example I used on a recent webinar. Okay? Now, Wiki Buy is a toolbar that people use that shows them how to save money. So like they're on Amazon and it says, bing, this product is $9 cheaper over at Walmart. Or this product is cheaper at Best Buy. Right? How many of you guys are like, dude, that's pretty cool, right? It just pops up and it's like, this is cheaper here. I go buy it and I save money. Woo! Type a thumbs up or something if you think that's cool. All right, how many of you guys would be like, yeah, I'd probably download that. Pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't have any adware. It's by a reputable company. How many of you guys are like, that's pretty cool? If it's pretty cool, how many of you guys think that you could give this thing away? Right? It doesn't cost anything. You give it away. And how many of you guys would be happy if the company that you gave it away gave you $3 every time someone downloaded it from your site? You want to make $30 a day? Get 10 people. Right? I got 10 right here. Everyone said they want to save money. They're probably going to go download it. Unfortunately, I don't have an affiliate link, but at any rate, to each his own. Right? We look at that and we're like, there you go. That's how it works. It's very simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Right? It's like this quote, one of my favorite quotes. It's, who did it? It's the guy who wrote, Robert Pirsig. And he says, the funny thing about the truth is you could be down on the ground searching for the truth. And the truth will knock on the door. And you'll say, go away. I'm searching for the truth. Think about that for a minute. Right? Think about that. How many times are you not listening and not paying attention to the things that I'm saying because you're so busy looking for the truth or the secret that you can't see what's in front of your face? It's right here. Right? A lot of people say, well, the gurus are hiding stuff. Them darned old gurus there hiding stuff from me. They ain't hiding nothing. It's all plain to see. You can actually reverse engineer it. You go to Facebook, you see an ad, you go to his site, you can see exactly what he's doing. Right? You want to see what he emails? Opt in. Simple. Right? It's very, very simple. You guys are overcomplicating this. And we're going to make it easy. Type easy in the box if you want to make it easy. Apologize for being a little hyped up, but this stuff I'm passionate about, and I know it'll change your life. I wish someone walked in the room when I was 21 and said, dude, kid, listen up. Here's the truth. Get off your ass. Get out of your little hopeless state. Forget about the creditor calling. He doesn't care about anything. He just wants his $200 commission, right? Forget about that and go to work. And here's what you do. You go to work on things that matter. You go to work to make something simple for something people search for. Why? Because back then, like, I don't know how many people search Google, but now 4 million people every 60 seconds search Google. And you can't get traffic? Really? You're sitting there, you're like, Marcus, I can't get no traffic, you know. Ain't nobody coming to my website. Well, why don't you focus on the stuff the 4 million people every minute are typing in? How many of you guys like my accents? I'm sorry. I used to take acting class, so it's always fun. But we look at that, and it's easy. Oh, Marcus, I want money. I want money. There's money everywhere. There's people with so much money they don't even know what to do with it. They just collect it, and they have little games of who's got this many billion and who's got that many, right? And the key is you just focus on it. Money's not some elusive thing. It's something you get for something that you do. Very simple, right? They actually give money away in some places, and lotteries and stuff like that, right? You look at that. Well, you have to win it, but at any rate, we're actually having giveaways for money. So how many of you guys got that email, right? The more you click on the links in my email to go to my sites, we're actually going to track it, and we're going to pick people at random. It's like every time you click on the email link, one per email, of course, you're going to be entered into a drawing, and on the webinars, we'll give stuff away and all the things like that. So there's the deal, right? So number one, find your in-need niche. Number two, find higher paying offers, 30 to 100 bucks, or simple like the wiki buy. Number three, set up direct site promoting the offer. Cool. Number four, get some traffic, the easiest ways. Number five, watch what your visitors click on, get them to opt in and be interactive. Very simple. Very, very simple. Now, up until now, a lot of people say, Marcus, your stuff's really good, but the big holdback is if it was less expensive, I'd join in a heartbeat. Now, I can't discount my really good training, but I do have an option for you that might work, right? How many of you guys wanted to get started, but for some reason you just haven't done it yet? You're like, okay, well, maybe it's money, whatever's holding you back right now. Okay, we're going to solve that problem for you. Okay? So what we want to do is we want to focus on this because it's not that hard to do. We just have to really, really, really look. There's something like competition. How do you get above that? Very simple. We find an in-need niche. How much competition was there for that keyword? And this goes to show that while you're looking for the truth, you're missing the gold, right? How many of you guys saw the competition for that ClickBank word where I said ClickBank hop links, right? Remember that? ClickBank hop links in quotes was 2,490. That's nothing. How do you get past it? You find a keyword that no one else is using. How do you do that? You use the trigger word tools. How do you do that? Watch my other webinars or join my course. I mean, very simple, okay? So we look at this and we say, okay, this is how it works. It's very simple, right? It's very simple, but so many people are looking for this golden aha moment, and some of you are having it right now, but some of you are looking for this golden aha moment, and it's never going to come because it's not what you expect it to look like. It's like the quote that says, sometimes success is disguised as hard work and overalls. So people miss it, right? Sometimes it's disguised as hard work. Okay, now is this work hard? No. How long did it take me to make a 7-minute video? Well, about 7 minutes. Okay, I don't think I edited that one too long. Let's say it took me 45 minutes. How many of you guys would spend 45 minutes for 440 visitors that are targeted to come to your site? I would. I do it all the time, right? That's why I make money. It's pretty cool. So we look at that and we say that's what we want to do. Now, how many of you guys have a belief that you could do this? How many of you guys are like, I think I can do this? Do you have a belief that you can do this? Okay. Now, it's kind of like the belief of losing weight. It's like, well, losing weight, there's no real secret, right? It's like, don't eat donuts, go for a jog. Okay, pretty simple, right? But there's so many people struggling with how do I lose weight, right? How do I lose weight? Now, if you think you can do this, type it in the box. Say, I think I can do this. I know I can do it, right? Type that in the box because we all can. It's a matter of who will. Okay, it's a matter of who will. All right? Will you do what it takes to make your living online? How many of you guys are saying, Marcus, yes, I will do what it takes. I can make little videos. I could make little articles. I could put banners on sites. I could do whatever, right? I will do it. Type I will do it in the box. I want everyone participating to type that in the box. Okay? Pretty cool. How many of you guys like my little rocket? All right? So, if you're willing to do what it takes, I'm willing to meet you halfway. Now, I've never really done this before, but what I want to do is I want to open this up for people that are struggling, people who are like I was, who didn't have 297 bucks, right? But I know back then I had 67 bucks, and I was like, okay, well, I'll buy this thing for 67 bucks and not eat for a while, right? And I did it, and I learned, and I did stuff with what I learned. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a group where we all get in there and we all answer each other's questions, and I'll be in there to help you guys out as well. Pretty cool, right? So what we're doing is we're starting up the Affiliate Marketing Dude Mentorship Starter Program. How many of you guys want to be mentored by me? Oh, you say, Marcus, I want a mentor. You know you need a mentor. You know you need someone to show you this stuff, like the guy who was asking how many search things and how much of this stuff, right? I can help you do that, right? Of course, very easy. I've done it before. I'll show you, right? How many of you guys want to be mentored? You say, Marcus, say, Marcus, mentor me. Type it in the box, okay? And I guarantee everyone on this call can afford this, okay? So Marcus, mentor me. Type that in the box. And I got to find some cold water because it's Florida. It's cold in the morning and hot at night. Hey, Moses, how you doing? Okay, cool. So here's what we're going to do. We're starting this thing up based on my old forum. Okay, you'll notice that I used to have a forum. We still have it. I just haven't done much with it. And what it is, it's got all these questions that people ask and stuff like that. Now, on this forum, there's a lot of information. There's a lot of videos. There's a lot of cool stuff. So we look at that. And we say to ourselves, now Mark is complaining again. He loves to complain. And he says, the competition for the keyword is only like 100 per month. But I got 4,400 views. Do you want to complain about like the little quarter? Or do you want to go get the dollar? Very simple. But at any rate, Mark, I appreciate your questions. I appreciate you keeping me on my game. You know, that's cool stuff. All right, so you want to be mentored. Here's what we got. We got this forum. This forum is all set up for you. It's got everything in there, okay? And there's private areas of the forum where you can get my plugins, my tools, and we just added a brand new chat. So how many of you guys have ever wanted help and you're like, well, it's the middle of the night and I don't think Marcus is up. He's probably asleep, okay? And I shouldn't be up. I probably should be asleep. Otherwise, my videos would suck more than they do already. But at any rate, what we've done is we actually made a place where you guys can all hang out. Right, what I did is I installed this forum. We have special places in the forum for you to get help. You could submit your site and say, Marcus, I put this site up and I didn't get any traffic. What's the deal? Or Marcus, I did this. What do you think about this niche? Or what do you think about this site? Or why isn't this converting? Or what kind of traffic should I get? You could ask questions. Okay. Now, not only can you ask questions, but we also installed this chat thing, which took me all day yesterday to put up. It cost a little bit too. But what we're going to do is we're going to put this up, and this chat room actually allows you to go in here. Now, again, notice it's not for customer support or product stuff. This is public. You guys could all talk to each other. Like everyone from the webinar can go there now, and we can all talk and be like, hey, dude, what do you think about my site? Hey, check this out. I got this hosting, or I got this, or whatever. Pretty cool, right? How many of you guys are like, dude, that is cool. I like that feature, okay? And also you can go in and see like different like CPA offers. I have different CPA offers, like we're going to put in the CPA offer for the wiki buy and things like that. All right, if you think this is cool, type cool in the box. Okay. And then we're going to make it even cooler. How many of you guys would like to make money while you learn? How many of you guys are like, dude, I would love to make money while I learn? Okay. Yes, Mark, I got 4,400 views over the course of 5 years. All right, so 4,400 over 5 years is approximately 880 per year, or about 3 per day. Okay, every 30 days it gets me a sale. Pretty cool. Sale is like $1,000. So every 30 days, that little video that people are too busy saying, 10 views, who cares? I say, 10 views, I care, because it's a sale every 30 days. Awesome. All right, so you want to make money while you learn. Here's what we're going to do, and we're going to make this super cheap, and everyone on this call is going to sign up because it's awesome. Okay? Natalie, if you want to get on the offer, we'll send you a link. We'll save it for you. Okay, so here we go. What we do, now that David says, what are the hours of this chat room? This chat room is 24/7. Okay? 24/7. So you go in there, you're like, I need help. Same with the forum. Okay? Now, again, this is not tech support chat. Okay, it's not tech support chat. This is chat for all you guys to talk to each other. Okay, now, you want to make money with this stuff. You say, Marcus, this is cool, but I want to practice, I want to learn, and I want to make money. So, if you want to practice, learn, and make money, type practice, learn, money. Type it in the box. All right. I got some coffee here. Let's get this. Practice, learn, money. Type it in the box. I'm going to wait to see if everyone types it in. Because everyone should type it in. If you want to practice, learn, make money, don't type PLM. Type the whole thing out. All right? There's a reason I make you type it out. It's a mental reason. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to practice, learn, and make money. As a member of our new forum with our new chat, I'm going to allow you to post cool stuff that helps your fellow people and have a little link that sends them to things that make money. So if you make your own site about, hey, here are Natalie's tools, or here's Now and Forever Captured Moments tools. Why'd that have to be a long name, right? And you can send them to your site and you can sell stuff. Pretty cool, right? Here, all these people are looking for it. So like if this guy's looking for a copywriter, you could say, hey, this copywriter is really good. You could use your affiliate link. You can make some money. Okay, the only thing that I ask is that you do it in a cool way and you focus on getting things that are not competing with the things I'm doing. So if it's something simple like a ClickBank or whatever, go for it. Right? How many of you guys are like, dude, that's pretty cool. I could probably make like $1 a day just posting little helpful things. I mean, hell, you could go to my YouTube and you can pick out videos that you like. You can post them on there and you can put a little thing that says click here to check out my favorite videos by Marcus, right? They go look at it and you're like, okay, here's some things I like. Pretty cool. Okay, now the reason I'm doing this is because I want you to practice. I want you to go in and I want you to take your question. So we take a question like, what was the question by Mark? Mark said he wanted to find, and let me log into my AdWords here. I think I have this one signed in. Let's see, where do we go? Bear with me 1 second. Okay, bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to sign in here. It's being slow, and I'll come back on the screen in a minute as soon as it stops being slow. Okay, so practice, learn, make money. Everyone should be typing that in, and we will take a look at how this works. Okay, cool. I think we are in. Let's make sure this is the right account, and then I'll switch back over for you. Okay, cool. Okay, so here we have our AdWords account, and we're going to go in and we're going to do some keyword research and show you how this works, okay? So if we do this, we're going to go in and we will do, let's do jump to account. Right, like this. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to teach you through this marketing and through this stuff, not only what to do, but we're also going to show you experiential learning because you'll be able to try this. So what we'll do is we'll take a look and we'll say that Mark has a question, and his question is something about a video maker, right, with audio fade or something like that, okay? So he would use like Video Maker or something like that. Okay, so he wanted a free video maker. So we'll wait for Google to load this. Okay, so we're going to do video maker. Okay, we'll type in video maker here. And we'll try to find something that's very specific to what he's looking for. Okay, so Video Maker gets 1 million searches a month. Video Maker, Video Editor. Okay, I like Video Editor. Let's try that one, or it might be expensive though. So Video Maker, 16 cents a click, 15 cents a click. Movie Maker, Video Editor online. Okay, so what would happen here is he would go in and he'd say, I've got this question about this Video Maker thing. Okay, and I got this question for the Video Maker, and I want it to do like a fade or an audio. Okay, he goes and finds a keyword. And he says, okay, cool. Let's see if there's a video maker that does a fade. Okay, Video Maker, My Movie Maker, music for Movie Maker. Okay, he finds something specific. So Movie Maker fade out. Cool. This guy wants to learn how to do a Movie Maker fade out or whatever. Okay, here's another one for fade out Movie Maker. Now, 170 searches, 320. Not breaking the bank, not crazy, but it's a start. It only takes a minute, and you'll get traffic. Okay, so we look at that. Now he says fade out movie maker and movie maker fade out. Okay, now these are going to be pretty non-competitive. So if we go to Google like this, do it in quotes. Let's do the quotes the right way. Right, like this. Okay. Now what he would do is he would go in and say fade out movie maker. Okay, cool. He could put the question. Okay, so he goes to the forum, right, like this, and he posts a new post. He's like, okay, well, let's log in first. Hold on a second. Okay. So he goes here and he's like, okay, well, I'm going to go under whatever, webinars and videos. Okay, and I'm going to make a new topic, and I'm going to call the new topic my keyword, fade out movie maker audio app. Okay, and he goes in and he says, well, I need this thing. Okay, and he describes his issue. Now what's going to happen is not only is he going to like start to get some traffic for this, but he can actually have a little signature like this. You have my little banner here that gets people to his site. So he's like, hey, check this out. Now, if you know the answer to his question, you type the answer to his question, you can use the banner and say, hey, by the way, if you want to learn cool things that I do with the movie app, here, you go here and do this. Very cool. Okay, very simple. So we say that's how it works. Okay, does that make sense to everyone? Is everyone like, that's pretty cool? Right, so we're all in there. We can go in there. We can chat with each other. We go in. We can make our own. Let's put it back over here. We can make our own topics. We can watch videos. You could do all kinds of things. Okay. Not only that, but we're going to have private members areas where, one, you're going to get plugins, you're going to get tools and everything like that. This is the Marcus Mentorship Starter Program. If you're looking for a way to start with me, if you say, Marcus, I appreciate your webinars, I appreciate your videos, I want to get in there and I want to learn stuff. I don't have a bunch of money, but I have a little bit and I can get started. What we're going to do is we're going to let you in. We're going to get you in there, and we're going to show you how to make money while you're in there so that you can learn this experientially and start to do it on your own, right? So that's what this is about. You're going to be able to get support and everything like that. So the Mentor Marketing Program is this. It's at, let me see if I can update that. Bear with me 1 second. I think it will actually update on the live page. So if you're watching this on affiliatemarketingdude.com live, you should see the link right here in just a minute, okay? And the link will look like that. If you guys see it, type it in the box, okay? And what's going to happen is we're going to help you with this, and you're going to go to affiliatemarketingdude.com/mentor. affiliatemarketingdude.com/mentor. You're going to see the little graphic here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to give you training. We're going to give you plugins that are worth a ton. And did I save this? Okay, well, I wrote like this thing for you guys, but I don't know if it got saved or not. Where'd it go? Okay, for some reason it didn't get saved, but all right, I had this whole thing written that showed you everything, but looks like it didn't get saved for some reason. But what this is going to do is it's going to show you how to get started. It's going to give you the plugins. It's going to give you the tools. It's going to give you literally everything that you need to make this stuff work for you. It's very simple, and it is only $37 a month, right? So you go in, you get in there. We're going to give you tools. We're going to give you everything. $37 a month. You go in there. Now, I got to ask you, how many of you guys think that you could probably make $37 a month off this, right? You're like, okay, yeah, I could totally make $37 a month. That's not that hard to do. And you get in there and you make it work. Now, I wish I had my thing I wrote. Gotta love the program I use. It always deletes everything. But at any rate, that's what you do. So if you want to get in there, it's very easy. There should be no excuses. We're going to get in there. We're going to teach you how to do this. You'll get your logins right away, and you'll be able to log in, create your account, ask your questions, chat with other people through the chat room, and make everything work in a really, really simple, easy way. Now, where did that go? This is annoying me now. But at any rate, you know, to each his own. All right, so any questions about what we're going over so far? Okay, cool. Yeah, so go get signed up. Everyone's got 37 bucks. We also have a link under here if you want to get everything. We have a special on our all access pass where you save 700 bucks and you get like everything, which is pretty cool. And I'm going to see if somehow I can find that thing that got deleted. Nope, doesn't look like it wants to find it. But at any rate, what you're going to get plugins, you're going to get tools, you're going to get everything, right? It's going to take you through. It's going to show you how to make this work. You're going to get videos. You're going to get tutorials. You also get access to ask questions and everything like that, and everything. So, okay. Yeah, if you need help with the tech stuff, this will help you. Do I need to pay monthly in order to be in the chat room? Yes, you do need to be monthly to be able to be in the chat room because it is for members. The goal here is to help you make more than $1 a day, right? So if you think you can make more than $1 a day helping people out, it's like a community, right? So if you can make more than $1 a day, it's going to pay for itself, which is really cool. Also, you're going to notice that we have plugins. The plugins are in a members only area. So right now you'll get right in and get those plugins and everything like that. You'll get weekly videos, all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, so again, there should be no excuses. Everyone should be signing up for it. You just have to ask yourself, do I think I can make this work? And I think everyone can. And there's going to be all kinds of cool stuff that we put for it as well, including banners and different stuff like that. Okay, so any questions? Again, that is at affiliatemarketingdude.com/mentor. Affiliatemarketingdude.com/mentor. I had this whole cool thing written out for you, but for some reason it like bombed on me. I don't know why. Hopefully I could find it like saved somewhere. Okay, current members are in. No, this is something new. Not able to sign up on the registration form. Okay, you need to tell us what error you're getting if you want help for that. Okay. All right, cool. So any questions? We'll take it from there. Now, a lot of people have a fear of failure, which is like the #1 thing that stops you. And we want to get past that by showing you the experiential things that are going to help you. Okay. Man, I sure wish that was there. Okay, William. All right, yeah, if you have a problem with the fear of failure worry, the key is just getting started, and that's why we want to get you in there and get you using the forum, because it's going to train you, right? It's going to train you to do a lot of the stuff. It's going to train you for all kinds of things. You just need to really get in there and make it work. Now, also, one of the things that you're going to get is discounts on things. So right away when you get in, you can get a discount on like Simple Sites and all the other stuff, which is pretty cool. So it's like a members access portal where you're like, okay, I like your videos, I want to take the next level, and this will help you do that. Okay, I'm new here, how do I start? What you want to do is you want to either click the button on this part here, this little rocket. Okay, click the rocket, you're going to go here. You can see that it is, you just put your info in here, it's just 37 bucks a month. You can cancel anytime you want, right? Doesn't matter to me, you just go into marcuscampbellsupport.com or use the support tab right here. We make it super easy. And you put in your ticket, you say, hey, cancel. Now, our goal is to give you guys unparalleled value so that you stick with us a long time. We're going to show you how to do all kinds of things. We're going to show you affiliate offers. We're going to ask your questions. And it's going to be monitored every day. And you can even go on and chat. So really cool. All right, so you can go there and sign up. Now, again, if you are looking for, hey, Marcus, I want you to train me and everything and mentor me all the way, you can click the little yellow button and save 700 bucks on that. Now, what we'll do is I'm going to take a little break while you guys get signed up. And let's see here. I'll take a little break while you guys get signed up, and then I'll come back, and we will talk about some questions. So if you guys have questions or anything like that, please let me know. Again, this is for the people that are like, Marcus, I love your stuff. I don't have, big bucks. I just want to get started. And this will help you get started and give you a way to start earning experientially. So when you make these posts and stuff, we're going to go through and we're going to critique them, and we're going to find out what's going on, and we're going to help you make it work. Very, very cool, very easy. You just got to get in there, and you just got to do it. Okay, so any questions on this, please let me know. Okay. All right, so let me see if I can find that page again with the questions. All right, cool. So take a minute, sign up. Whichever you're doing, the All Access Pass gives you pretty much access to everything that I do this year. This one is for starting. If you say, Marcus, help me get started there, 37 bucks a month, super easy. You just get in there, you make it work. Don't give yourself any excuses, right? Your brain's going to be like, I don't want to do anything. It's not going to work. I'm afraid, whatever. Everyone's got 37 bucks except for William, but we'll give William a break there till he's ready. But everyone's got it. You just got to get in there and do it. So go ahead and sign up, and I will be back in a couple of minutes to help you guys get started. Okay, yeah, after you sign up, you just go here, and you can click on, let me log out so you can see. You're just going to click here, and then click the little guy with the link, or the plus, and then you're just going to sign up for an account. Okay, now your account is different than everyone else's because you signed up through this process, so you're going to get access to private areas and stuff like that. So go ahead and sign up. I will be back in a few minutes to check on you guys, and then we'll ask and answer some questions, and we could take Mark's question and see what he did and try to help him out, and hopefully I'll do a good job and he'll sign up. All right, so I'll be right back in a few minutes. Again, that is affiliatemarketingdude.com/mentor. affiliatemarketingdude.com/mentor. All right, guys, so we are back. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, get signed up, and what we'll do is we'll take your questions, and if you think the question answers are good, get yourself signed up. And I really wish I had that thing I wrote for you. That's bugging me. I had it all set up for you guys, and for some reason, it just didn't want to work. All right, so questions. Okay, Human Being says, if I don't have enough money to sign up for an order, what can I do? Well, make an account and you can get a free account and watch the stuff, but it's not going to give you all the stuff. All right. All right, so feel free to ask your questions while you guys are getting signed up there. Anything goes. If you have questions, let us know. And you can get in and start using that chat right away. And there's also a special deal after you sign up on the Done For You sites, which is pretty cool. You guys get Done For You site. There's a special offer on that one. Okay, so any questions? Anything goes. So if you're sitting here and you're like, Marcus, I wish you would have taught me this. Well, now's your time, right? Okay, Marcus. Oh, let me see here. Okay. Marcus, you mentioned that there would be videos added weekly. If I buy now, are there video training available? Yes. There's a special bonus that I'm giving you guys. It's a $47 value. And you are going to get the landing page class. This is going to show you enough to make your own landing page so that when you do posts and things, you can send them to something that's going to make money. So pretty cool. So yes, there's a lot of content right now in the course, enough to get you started. So it's worth its weight in gold already. I think you're going to find that this is one of the best values for your buck. And you'll be able to get in and say, Marcus, I'm part of your mentor program. Can you give me a deal on this or on that? Or hey, what do you think about this? And you can get advice and tips and things like that. So really cool. Okay, Now and Forever says, I have a family fireworks video that gets 10,000 views a day. I was thinking of either Shopify or eBay to make some money. Well, I'd have to see the video. I think there's something better you can do than Shopify and eBay. The problem is so many people think that they have to sell stuff to make money. And we totally get past that, so pretty cool. All right, your logins will be the same as affiliatemarketingdude.com/login. So you could get in there through that as well. Okay, what video do you suggest is a good place to start? I seem to keep running into things that I don't understand. I need to start at the beginning. Start with the hub site video. The hub site video is the best place because it kind of gets you into the starting place and things like that. And once you set up your hub site, it's easy. I mean, don't overcomplicate this. Just do it, and you'll start to get the results that you want. Okay, so any questions, let me know. Anything goes for the next few minutes. All right, Desiree, glad to have you in there. We got a lot of people signing up for the mentor program. This is for the people who don't know where to start, don't have a lot of available cash, or you just want some kind of, hey, I need someone to ask questions and things like that. This is going to help you. All right. Okay. Where'd my questions go? And I'll give you guys a couple minutes while you're signing up. Just feel free to put your questions in the box. I started working on a help blog, so I put anything on it. Is that okay? I don't know what you mean by put everything on it. Okay. All right, so if there's not any questions, we'll go ahead and shut it down, but we want to make sure everyone gets signed up. The hub site, I'll get you those instructions. I'll put them right on the home page. Once you log in, you'll be able to see all that stuff and use that. Okay, William says, well, it depends on your site. It has to be targeted, right? You don't want to make it untargeted. It's got to be targeted to whatever the traffic is. That's the key to making this work, is being targeted to what the traffic is. Okay. All right, cool. So any questions? All right, cool. So I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to ask your questions, and I'll be right back with you. Online. There we go. Hey guys, it's Marcus here, interrupting myself to bring you a message about the products that we have for you at Simple Sites and which one's best for you. So this video, we're going to talk about how to decide which product is best for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lines here. There's a line, here's a line, and here's a line. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to organize the products by how much they cost and what level of support you're going to get. First of all, we have Blog Profit Network. Hopefully that shows up there, right? Blog Profit Network. It's like an old school. I feel like a schoolboy again. All right, so we have Blog Profit Network. Blog Profit Network, you can get started for just $127. And what it does is it shows you how to start a blog, how to get affiliate offers, how to find a niche, and things like that. Now, Blog Profit Network is our most inexpensive product, so if you're looking for a way to get started with a robust product, you can go over to blogprofitnetwork.com and check that out, okay? You can also go to blogprofitnetwork.com/go and sign up for this product. You'll get instant access, you'll get some plugins and a couple of tools and things like that, and we have some limited support for you. So, if you're looking for a way to get started inexpensively with something anyone can do, start with Blog Profit Network. It's a good starting point. However, if you are a little bit more excited about this stuff and you're like, Marcus, I want to be an affiliate marketer and I want to go crazy and that's what I want to do, then what you want to do is look at Simple Sites Big Profits 2017. Simple Sites Big Profits 2017 is our full-on course. Full on, right? And you can get that at simplesitesbonus.com. What this has is it has a full desktop software with all the tools, all the plugins, and video training. So I actually go in, you're looking over my shoulder as I'm at the computer setting these things up. Even if you've never done affiliate marketing, even if you've never even set up a website, Simple Sites Big Profits is going to help you. And if you're a pro and you've been doing this stuff for a while, Simple Sites Big Profits is going to give you that next step up to take you to the next level in your business. Simple Sites Big Profits is on sale right now for only $297, which makes it a ridiculous deal. You can go over to simplesitesbonus.com and get that. Now our normal price is $797, but we're giving you a break since 2017 is kind of working out and we're getting it all done for you. So it's an awesome program. Again, you get instant access and it's dynamic. So it's adding and adding all along as we go. Really, really cool. Now, in addition to that, we also give you 90 days support and coaching. So that means for the next 90 days, I'm actually going to help you out. You can ask questions. You can submit your sites for reviews. You can get pretty much anything you want within reason, right? Anything that'll help you make money online, we'll help you out with it. Now, in order to get started with this, all you got to do is go to simplesitesbonus.com and sign up
right now, simplesitesbonus.com. Now it's $297. Now with all of our programs, I recommend that you get web hosting, but wait till you get in the program because we're going to show you how to get web hosting and bonuses and everything like that. That way when you follow the videos, you're going exactly with what we're doing. So I would say budget, you know, an extra $50 or so. Okay, so have like $50 on hand to get hosting and stuff like that. Now, next up what we have is done for you websites. The done for you websites, or the high ticket niches as they're called, actually give you a niche. So if you want me to go in and find you a niche market, one that I know is profitable, one that I know makes money, one that I know has affiliate offers, and one that I know has really low competition, what we're going to do is we're going to find that for you. So first of all, with the done for you niche, what we do is we get your money niche. Okay, so you're going to get your money niche. We give you the domain. Now, a lot of these times, the domain, you could turn around and sell it if you want. These are valuable domains. They're not like junky, you know, stupid domains with a bunch of dashes in them and stuff like that. These are good quality ones. One of my domains I actually got based on the high ticket niche formula. I ended up selling a year after I bought it for $25,000. Now, those are my personal results, and that's only on one site. So I don't know what yours is going to make. I don't know if most of my people sell them or keep them. I think they're usually keeping them. But we don't know what you're going to make. That's just one of our top examples. So don't sign up saying, hey, Marcus said, you know, this is what's going to happen. No, this just means you're going to get a good domain, all right? And we can all understand that. 3, we're going to give you a site setup. Okay, this includes a custom WordPress theme. Okay, it includes content, plugins installed, okay, and more. We're also going to give you some content. Okay, in addition to that, I'm also going to tell you how to get traffic, how to get your affiliate offers, how to sign up for the affiliate offers, and everything like that. Really cool stuff. Now, these niches are in high ticket niches like mortgages and finance and credit cards and things like that, right? Addiction and recovery and like stuff that really, really brings a lot of money. And what we've done is we've actually gone through and made this only $9.97 to get started. Now, if you get a done for you high ticket niche, we also include a copy of Simple Sites Big Profits for you, free of charge. Really cool. You also get the same 90-day support and everything like that. This is just like, hey Marcus, boom, I want to get started right now. Let's get going. If you are that person and you say, I want to get started now, Marcus, find me a niche, okay? And again, I want you to know, you have full control of what niche you get. So after you sign up at highticketniches.com, you're going to go over to marcuscampbellsupport.com and say, Marcus, I want this niche. And we'll come back to you with an idea. And you say, yes, I want that one, or no, get me a different one. And we go through it till we find one that you can work with. After this, the idea is to teach you how to do it yourself. So I know it says done for you, but we're actually teaching you as well. So don't feel like this is your only site and then you got to go and learn. No, we're going to teach you as you go along step by step. So awesome stuff. These are the 3 tiers. You got Blog Profit Network, awesome program for beginners. If all you can do is afford $127, go get it right now. Awesome. Later, if you want to upgrade, contact me. We'll help you out there. Okay? And we'll just, make you an upgrade price or something like that. Simple Sites 2017, highly recommended. My most successful students start with this. Very, very good. Go in there, simplesitesbonus.com, and get that one. Now, if you want to go all in and get a high ticket niche, go to highticketniches.com. At highticketniches.com, you can get signed up. This is the one that my students have the most success with. This is the one where they get the furthest, they understand the best because they're actually visualizing it and seeing it done, and they get results pretty quickly as well. So awesome stuff there. Now, if you're watching this and you say, Marcus, I don't even have $127. Do you have something? Yes, we do. What you can do is you can get our Fast Profits class. Now, obviously, the cheap stuff isn't going to be that robust because, you know, I pay a fortune making these tools and everything for you. We pay to set up these sites, everything. But if you need a way to just learn and get started and you say, Marcus, you know, throw me a bone, give me something that'll work, what you can do is get our Fast Profits class. The Fast Profits class is a series of 4 videos. Okay, the 4 videos are very easy to go through. You go through them, you set up your site, everything like that, and you're off to the races. Okay, it's good. It gives you a starter point. Once you get this, when you make some money, you can go get one of our other products and everything like that. But if you're serious about this, I highly recommend that you start with the done-for-you high-ticket niche. That way I can get you in the right place. Obviously, since these are hand-built by me and my team and hand-selected by me, you want to get in now because we only have a limited number of these available each month. So, if the page is up, you can get it. If it's not up, that means we're out for the month and you got to wait, which, you know, isn't fun, and the price goes up sometimes. So you want to watch out for that. But definitely the best place to get started for anyone is the high ticket niches. If you're looking for a cheap one, go to Fast Profit course. I'll put the link on the screen here. And if you're looking for a way to get started for like $300, go to simplesitesbonus.com. Grab our software. Thanks again, and back to the live, real Marcus person over there.
All right, guys, so we're going to shut down in a couple minutes. Again, that link is, where'd our link go? affiliatemarketingdude.com/mentor. If you want a mentor, but you don't want to break the bank and you want to be able to help each other out while making money, I had a really nice little sales letter written for you, but unfortunately it got deleted. So you're just going to have to take my word for it. You're going to get instant access to a lot of really good stuff. And if you get in there and you think, you know, hey, check it out, you can go in there and you could start interacting instantly. You could start to learn this stuff experientially. So what I want everyone to do right now is go ahead and hop over to affiliatemarketingdude.com/mentor. Do it right now. Click. I'm watching you. I can see who's actually on there. So we've got a lot of people on there right now. So go ahead and go there. And if you have any questions, type them in the box. If you're on that page, tell me, just click that page, fill the form out, you'll get instant access. You could create your account instantly and you could get in there and you could chat with us live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be on there for a little bit testing it out. If you want to test it out, if you want to get some questions answered, let me know, get in there and do that. I think we lost our heckler. Our heckler was there. I was looking forward to his question at the end, Mark. I was looking forward to your question at the end. So I think we're going to have to skip that since he's not around. So go there, get signed up. Everyone can afford $37 and everyone can learn this stuff. If you can meet me halfway and say, Marcus, I like your stuff, I'm willing to join, I can help you take the next step and get where you want to go. Again, as you see, it's not difficult to do. You just have to start doing it. And you have to stop looking at the struggles and the things like that. And you have to ask yourself, is $37 worth getting in and worth making this work? I mean, you've been struggling for such a long time. You've been trying to do this. It's time to get the help that you need and the help you deserve from a bunch of people who are doing this together, and myself included. So I hope you enjoyed this webinar. It's a little bit different, and I'm a little bummed that my sales letter got deleted. I should have saved it, right? But at any rate, we're going to get you guys going. So go there, get signed up. I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes. Can everyone still hear me? Type in the box if you can still hear me. All right, if you can hear me, type it in the box. And again, this is discounted from the normal $97 a month, so you're going to be saving a bunch. So yeah, really good, right? That's like $720 a year savings, which is a good deal. And you get the plugins and everything like that. I'm trying to wing it, but my sales letter was all nice. I worked hard on it. Okay. Excellent. Any last minute questions while you guys are getting signed up? and I'll throw a bonus in to make it really cool. What I'll do is, as a bonus, let's see, what can we do as a bonus? As a bonus, if you sign up today and you post a question on the forum today, I will give you a free niche market idea for 37 bucks. I mean, imagine that. I'll give you a free niche market idea. I'll give you a little idea to get started with. That is I think we usually sell those for like 100 bucks or something, just the idea. But we'll give you guys one. But you got to sign up today. So go do it now. Post your question in the forum, and I'll see you on the inside. Thanks again for watching. Sorry my sales letter got deleted for you. That probably would have affected the outcome of the webinar. But go sign up anyway, and let's make some money online. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoy all the stuff that we put out for you. Again, click on all the links, do all the stuff. Let's make some money. No more excuses. Get in there. Let's do it. Let's make money, and I'll see you in the next video.